see live. You know what I'm worried about, Brie?
Quote.
I have medication that is pretty liquid because of the tretinoin and the benzoyl
Yeah.
peroxide, and I have to travel and go through TSA.
Oh. You could put those in. Oh, they shouldn't be too. If it's not bigger than 4 ounces, which I doubt it is. If it's small, I
The
think it's fine.
tretinoin, I don't know, but the benzoyl peroxide would be more concerning. Let me show you.
How big is that?
I'm purposely Wait, let me share my screen so you don't have to go to my stream to see stuff. Or let me just
Are you already
Oh, I am.
streaming
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Here's full camera. Can you see my face?
I can see your
I'm gonna
face.
block all the things that dox my address and full name, but this would be the bottle that it's in.
Oh, that's a lot, actually.
Yeah, which is concerning.
I mean, you could check in your bag. You just have to pick it up at baggage claim.
Disgusting. But I could do that. That could happen.
Yeah,
I don't like TSA, Brie. I
me
don't I don't
either.
think they like me.
Me. Well, I was gonna say me either.
Yeah. I know you don't. It's okay.
Uh,
Bree,
yeah,
what am I doing tonight?
math and unity.
How did he know? You're so right.
It's almost like you told me before you started your stream.
Bro, you're like a mind reader.
Right. Or like a title reader.
Yeah, but like you must have chose the reading ability over the other one.
Whatever it
I
was.
forgot completely now.
Everything you hear, or something like that. Well, it was
Oh.
both, though. I didn't remember what you said.
I'm impressed. You have both of them. You have both. How did you get
Mhm.
both? Was this a gift from birth?
Oh, it's a gift from God.
Wow, why does God hate me?
Hmm. Good question.
Did you say gay question?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, Bree. Here's where we're at. We're at interpolation and point physics.
Okay, so this is
And I have a problem, Brie. I don't know how to fix this problem at all, actually. It's really annoying. So I can run the game right now, and this is my code. Where if I press W, S, and A and D, it should like go up, down, left, and right, and it does indeed do that. The only issue, Brie, is that you see my little vector, my cute little guy showing which direction he's going.
whoa.
The problem is if I click anywhere or have any input that isn't like WASD or some keyboard input, I can't control it anymore. I can't like, and it's weird. It's annoying. I don't have input past this point. Oh,
Weird.
which is concerning. This is why I need like Bino or someone that knows Unity to help.
Ah, boing.
I also You're hearable, right? Yeah, but you're on desktop audio. I don't think I need desktop audio, so I can mute that. Just have you come through Discord and listen to whatever Spotify music I want. That can be all copyrighted and everything. So, do you have music, perchance?
Do I have music? No, I don't.
You,
Not right now.
damn. I might listen to whatever this track is. This one. It's
Why?
so good. It's so fire.
Hmm.
It was released a month ago.
Wow. Damn, I'm late.
And you said it's not on Spotify, so I can't like get music
Apparently
similar
not.
to it. Well, that's kind of annoying. How am I supposed to focus with
Right?
music like this?
I
They
have no
are
clue.
absolutely destroying my flow state, and I should honestly sue. Bad Boy Pike has.
It looks like it's in that playlist or sorry, podcasting.
Yeah,
Nope. I guess it's not that.
I don't trust it though.
Wait, no, just go back to it. It should be fine, I think. So yeah, that one. Three
What is
minutes.
this?
Just play it.
Whoa, this is actually correct, but it's the video and everything. I don't know how this works.
Me either.
Like it is. Can it loop? I guess I can. What? Wait, I can change speed, but I don't know how to loop this.
It
Does it?
doesn't loop? Oh, it doesn't, I guess.
And now I'm on the Joe Rogan Experience. What the? This
Well,
is
that's relevant.
this
That's a
is
good recommendation
not what I.
after that one.
Why? Why is it doing this to me? I hate this breed. You know what? I'm just gonna listen to Genshin
Get
music.
back to Genshin. We don't really want to be listening to Joe Rogan after.
No, a full podcast. That's so stupid. I'm just gonna hear like the little monkey at the intro and then cry after.
Oh, Lord.
Spotify's a weird platform.
Isn't it? Hmm.
I hate trying to make Roblox AI pathfinding. What are you making Roblox AI pathfinding for, Toontool? Because I don't think I've ever touched Roblox AI pathfinding. So the person in call with me, Bree Valerie, has more experience working with data structures and
Oh
algorithms
my
than I
God.
do when it comes to that garbage. Although I think Roblox just gives you built-in methods, if I recall. Bree, you should work for either Meta or Apple to work on VR stuff.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't really choose the team I work on if I was going to apply.
But you could apply for
Kind
like
of
a
lame, right?
VR engineering
I
position or
guess I
something.
could.
They probably want
Yeah,
experience
maybe.
working on.
Maybe if they do that, yeah, maybe they might have like a separate quest one.
Wait. Oh, I see. Okay. So what am I doing here? I'm playing Freya, even though that will not be audible for the world. Movement dampening. I don't know how to fix this problem. Why is it taking 1 billion years to render? Okay. Wow. We. But like I can't click it and then I can't keep doing input. Like how do I debug this problem? Because Freya could absolutely do this. Just trying to make a rig follow the player, but like the way I create the rig is through an enemy class. That sounds organized though. You have an enemy class and then you just like, oh, hold on. You're trying to make the enemy follow the player. I made the circus tower defense code work with the enemies, but I think I was just using the move to method. And move to I know has a timeout. So if like one unit was trying to go from like they're at a point, but they have to move to another point that's like whatever that timeout is. I think it's like 8 or 9 seconds or something. That they would just give up, or the thing would timeout. Unless I'm like not remembering anything. Primary part of a position move to. Primary part to given position if the returns void. Oh, it's 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, move to is used to direct the model to the obstruction part. However, as move to will not move a model inside of obstruction, the model is moved up on the y-axis and placed above it. Oh, they're just teleported? Hmm. What are their examples? I know I'm literally saying Unity, and I intend to Unity, but I want to see an example of pathfind or yeah, AI pathfinding. Do they have slash docs? No. No, Bree, I did it 2 times. Their UI this is a bad UX, Bree. Pathfinding. They have a whole service. This looks nice. Is this what you're using? Okay, so I can increase stuff over here with the sliders if I just select it, and then have like drag and more movement speed. And it will. Oh, that's what more drag is. Interesting. No, stop it. I am just gonna ask ChatGPT again. Why? I already did ask it, but we're gonna try a better phrasing of this question. Why can I not click or interact with anything other than WASD? Unless, wait, why can I not interact with anything other than WASD? Because it no longer lets me use WASD afterwards. I can keep pressing these keys to test movement until I click one time and it just stops working. Removes any input after that. Why can't I click or interact it? Inside Unity. Okay. Can lose focus on the game window after you click something else in the scene or editor. When this happens, Unity stops registering your key inputs, which is why WASD stops working. Here's a few steps. Ensure the game window is focused. After clicking the game, ensure Unity game window has focus. You can do this by clicking. Do I have... Oh, now their legacy model is 4. Oh, do I have best for complex tasks? I think I have the new one. Anyways, I have no idea if I'm paying for ChatGPT or not. That's not a good thing. Let me check my bank account real quick. And just make sure I don't have like months worth of charges. Is it my credit card that I have attached to this? Oh wait, I can see it if I go to my plan, right? This looks like the current plan I'm on. That's fantastic. Customize settings. So if I go to settings and then I go to, bro, where is this at? Chat. Where's my billing at? Manage my subscription. $20 per month. Expires. Oh, that's when my credit card expires. Okay, I paid on August 12th. So I have this until September 12th. Okay, that's interesting. I see. Return to Open AI LLC. Unity user input. Issue you're describing often occurs because Unity's input system can lose focus. So after clicking ensure the game window has focus, you can do this by clicking the game window again if you click outside of it. Yeah, but we tried that. That doesn't work. I'll show that again. So if I'm out here and then I like press the S key. Oh, I pressed F instead of D first, but my point still stands. Like I'm focused in this window and it doesn't have input at all, which is kind of annoying. So then how exactly do I fix this issue? Use cursor locking. You can lock and hide the cursor while the game is running so it doesn't interfere with the input system. Try adding this to your update method. I feel like I'll never be able to escape if I add this code because it's going to lock my cursor, right? Public update. If this is the case, locked cursor.visible equals false. Yeah, this is like a horrible piece of code to add. My issue right now is simply the input when I'm testing stuff is not very friendly. It just stops working. So let me break this real fast and see how I can completely get locked into nice. It does okay, so that this line does nothing. I have this code to do W, S, A, and D, right? Which is literally just from here. For Freya, she can like drag on the side to change variables to test the math. But when I press anything outside of W, A, S, or D, it will just break my input completely. So I can initially press W, A, S, D to move around. But if I tap anything other than these keys, so if I tap like Q, actually, it's only mouse input. I can tap all the letters on the keyboard and I am completely fine until I click with my mouse. If my mouse does anything, like unfocuses Unity, of course that makes sense. But if it like clicks anywhere, even in the scene view, it's just no more WASD. So here's this. I can click on the cube and then it's just like broken. I can't WASD anymore. I can change these. So if I like stop playtesting and then I change this to 1 and change this to 1 and then I playtest and then I do one of these, it's moving in this direction. If I click, it's still moving. I can't control it. It's going off this way. I think I can like change the drag or whatever. Whee! Try clicking the game tab when you unfocus and refocus. Oh, and try clicking the game tab when I'm unfocused to refocus it. Okay. So if I playtest and then I have this and I click over here and I click here, that literally works, bro. You fixed all the problems. That makes so much sense, actually. So now I can like test player speed. Drag. Okay. Lower drag means block heat off. What? Oh, interesting. Goodbye. I see. That's so fun. Thanks. No cameras rendering. Well, that's boring. I want to look at something down there. Okay. And then I have the ability to do all of this stuff, and I see a moving cube. Can I hide the icons? Is that a thing? Shading, 3D icons. Oh, they are hidden. Oh my god. Fade gizmos, selection outline. It's fine. It's really not a big deal. I do want it centered though, for OCD reasons. Okay. Now, I learn more and become educated in the ways of game dev math by unfortunately muting my amazingly relaxing music and bringing back desktop audio and muting this one. Okay.
Let's set our drag to 2. That's our drag coefficient. Let's see if this works. Okay. I feel like our drag is way too strong.
So drag of 2 is like way too strong, and drag of 0.5 in theory should be like much weaker then? Like, yeah, yep, that's exactly how that works. Cool.
This is just aggressive. We basically can't go anywhere. So we want to set this to something else. I think 1 is turning it off, basically. So we don't want to turn it off completely. But then we can basically just tweak this until it feels good, right? I think we probably want, usually if you want a nice game feel, you want a very high input magnitude, and then you also want a pretty high drag. You want the easing and the stopping to be pretty short. And so we might actually, 2 might actually be an okay value, but we just have to increase the magnitude by a lot. So this is not too bad.
That's a big line.
Let's try 400. Feels pretty snappy and good. Like
okay, I see. So you just need to increase the magnitude if you have a very, very high drag. So the part I'm curious in testing is if I run this again, and I'm like messing around with a super high drag, so 2, it's going to be like impossible to move this cube unless I am boop, click, 3, 4. I wish I could like move it around while I change it, but it makes sense that it kind of like stops it immediately. Game physics is so fun.
Arcade minigame, right? But it's still smooth. It's a very, very short smoothing period, but it is smooth. We can change the drag coefficient a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more smooth than that. And so there we go. So now it's a little bit more slidey.
A little bit more slidey.
We can just slide around. Our velocity vectors are pretty long now, but that's okay. We don't judge long velocity vectors. Okay, so now let's see. 400 and 1.6 turned out to be nice values. The one downside of setting it up this way, of having like the magnitude and a drag coefficient like this, is that top speed is just implicitly defined based off of these. I don't remember how to calculate top speed, but top speed is going to be determined by the drag and the magnitude and how they kind of interact with each other. Just keep that in mind that you can't really set the max speed directly. It's just kind of implicit based on how much drag is able to fight back the magnitude you add. Okay. All right. Maybe have drag at like 0.5. Yeah, that would cause it to accelerate because we're dividing by drag. If we multiply, then 0.5 would be slowing it down. Yeah.
I wonder why we divide or multiply that.
Add this to our camera, right? The goal is to move our camera, not move this little cube.
Oh no, this is a problem. Okay, so I have I have all of this done on the Mac, but I'm not sure how to move projects around. So I might have to like recreate it. So if I open Parsec and then connect to said Mac below me, here's the MacBook, and then here's all of this stuff, and here is the Unity hub. Boop. Oh, quit. Hello, Unity. Are you okay? Sure. Is this one? Yeah, this one's happy. This is with all the stuff, right? We have the turret down here, so if I like run the game and I'm moving my mouse around, I have this whole setup. I think I should probably just recreate it. But can I just copy the turret though? Or these assets? So I don't have to rebuild environments. Turret. Can I just like copy and then oh no, I can't do that between different operating systems. I think it'd be good practice to try to to build a thing. So I'm going to do one of these component, add a mesh, nope. Wait, where is a cube? FX, physics 2D, navigation, audio, video, rendering, tile map, layout, game object. There it is, 3D object, cube. This is just gonna be the surface, so or floor, I guess. Can I rename you? Rename, please. Rename to floor, and then let's say 0, 0, 0, and then I guess this is 0.5 down on the Y. Negative 1 point or 0.5, and then just make it like scaled 10 and 10. Beautiful. Make it even bigger, like 30. And then I'm gonna kill the grid. Component, create a. Right, we're in we're in component. I need game object. A sphere, right? What a cute turret. And then oh, this is the hard part. I have to figure out how to change the placement of the little gizmo thing here to the bottom of the object. So if I have this and then I go ahead and I like create a capsule. Wow. Where is this one? Scale the capsule way, way down. Rotate said capsule. I'll just say like 90 degrees on. Not the Y. The Y is the only one I don't want. There, much better. And then I take it and move it outward. Yeah, this would be better if it was a cylinder. But I don't care for like insane amounts of detail. Yes, I do. Cylinder. Okay. And then another one, like I can duplicate this cylinder and then I can rotate the cylinder to make it go back to 0 or something. And then I can like, if it's under the sphere, I can set the position to 0 on the Z and then I can move it down. Ooh, 3 or R for scaling. I can scale the Y. I can scale what? Can I just do like 1 and 1? Nice. All right. Now what do I have to figure out? No more Roblox Studio for today. I can't do documentation reading at this time of night. Yeah, that would be intense. How long have you been doing Roblox today? Is your brain completely fried? How do I do this? Oh, empty game object. Right. Create empty. Move it inside of here. 0, 0, 0. Move it downwards to this part. And then move it out. Call it turret. Move this in. And then, yeah. Look at that. It's at the bottom. Nice. I don't like the way this is oriented, so I'm going to be changing the light. There. Wow. I don't know. I don't know if that's better. Yeah, it is. Control Shift Z doesn't work. Is it not? If it's not Shift, what would it be? And then I also can probably change. I don't know anything about Unity, bro. We are learning as we go. Edit. It's shader. What is this? How do I change the color? Albedo. How do I change the albedo? Standard shader. Do I have to make my own material? Edit shader? But that's not like, why can't they just change the property of the color? Create material preset. Select shader. Okay, selecting the shader makes it go to the inspector here. Oh, UI tool, what are all these things? If I just like say, not edit, it's the other option. It would be the one that create material preset, right? Oh, nice. Okay, never mind. Probably like an hour of Roblox Studio and like 5 hours trying to in-depth understand module scripts and how single entry point scripting works with regular Roblox and Rojo. Oh my god. You poor thing. Yeah, it took me forever to wrap my head around it too. But then you keep adding more complexity on top of it with like knit and framework, so you can do remote and garbage and not have to actually do remotes, so it all just handles all of your networking for you. Like the very simple way that remotes work, or sorry, the simple way that this architecture works is you probably just have a script inside of starter player scripts as a local script called init. And you probably have one in service, script service called init. And then you just have these two scripts and they just like require the whole group of modules somewhere. Which in our case is calling a function that just does that loop for us. But in a lot of cases, I would probably have a folder called services and a folder called controllers. And this is where the modules would be. And then you would also, you would just like, if I'm to write this function from scratch, for Now, what did I do? uh, do I name? No. VN game dot server script service dot services get descendants do
Roblox.
yes blow blocks.
Oh,
Oh.
blow rocks.
Yeah. What is Bree blocks doing?
Reading.
Oh my god, bro. I can't code. There. Then I miss my Vim. Okay, there, that's a for loop, right? That for loop goes through everything inside of services. So if we add a module script, it's a module script, but if we add like a folder, it's a folder. But if we add like a click detector, wow. So this should, in theory, print out only the module script and nothing else, because nothing else is of type module script. We test run module script. And if you want to not have nested if statements, you can go in here and you can be like, if v is module script equal nil, I can't, where is, then return. Otherwise, print v. Wow. Module script folder click detector. That did not work. Oh, if not, v is a module script. Sorry, this returns, you would check equal false. And this one should just print out module script. Yes, it just prints out module script. Very cool. Now you have a way to require all these modules, so you could be like, I don't know. This is on the server, so it'd be a service. Oh, F2 doesn't work to rename? That's lame. Local game service equals a table. And then I don't go down and then return game service. And then over here, you're printing v, but instead of printing, you're just going to require v. And then inside of game service, you would just like set up your gameplay code. So you'd have like your main game lib. So you would while task.wait1 do, I don't know, what the like workspace dot baseplate equal dot color equals workspace, or sorry, color 3 dot color dot, wait, what is it? Brick color dot random, and I can do brick color instead. And now this is your a main loop in game service that's getting called, and then I can run it. And it's changing the color. And if I want another thing to handle the spawn location, I think this will work. Unless I have to make this a separate thread, which, you know what, I might. I can call this like baseplate service. And then I can duplicate it and call it like spawn service. And I can just like copy this code because I'm very lazy and then paste it over here. Can I just spawn service equals this? Spawn service. Now we have 2 module scripts, and I'm just going to kill these things. This was just to show that I'm only getting module scripts. Spawn service is going to do the exact same thing, except it's going to do workspace.spawn location.brickcolor equals brickcolor.random, or instead I'm going to do yeah, I could set up a thing where it's like picking between 2 colors, but I'd rather just do random because it's faster. It requires both of them. Okay, this might not work because they might be on threads that are holding up each other. Yeah, so only the baseplate one's going to run and this one's never going to run. So instead, I'm going to say task.spawn for the require function. We run. Wow. Synchronous, asynchronous threads in programming. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, that helps because I was having trouble understanding how the initialization was working. Yeah, that's what the initialization is doing. It's just a big for loop that's going through all the descendants and then making sure it's a module and then requiring the module. Like, the code I sent you had this method called add controllers deep, right? And I think if I go to knit documentation and search for add controllers deep, it is just requires all the modules that are descendants of a given parent. Okay. I should have the entire knit source code when I insert knit. Can I just like really quickly find model view? Where's the okay, toolbox. Plugins, my models. Yeah, screw that. Let's like close out of this place and go to a place that actually has knit, which is really any place on my places list. Boxing UI, UI plant, React, Epic Copy. We'll go boxing UI. Okay, and then I will look inside of here for knit, and then it does not exist. Why? We're not using knit anymore. That would be why. I didn't think that went through very well. We're using a new framework, Fish. So I do have to go to Epic Copy because that's an old enough place that actually has the framework in there. Load faster. Why is it taking an eternity? I hate this platform. Come on. No, what is that search? Why did Steam come up when I put RO? Ignore. Okay. Epic. Okay, thank you. Epic. Okay, thank you. Oh, I want my music. You know what? I'm sorry, stream. I'm gonna... Goodbye. Okay. Testing, gun scripting thing, all of this garbage. Where is... this one? It's so smashed on the game scene. What is happening? Yeah, I was just trying to open it up so that I could find out where it actually does it, because it's been I remember seeing a loop that did this a very long time ago, and I just wanted to like open up the source and see if I could find it. So here's Slitnik knit. Yeah, that's fun. So this is knit, and I'm just gonna Control Shift F for add controllers deep. Bless me. Oh, Brie, it happened, a sneeze. Well, that's the one I got cursed with. Not the itches, but the sneeze. Requires all the modules that are descendants of a given parent. Yeah, so you can see here, they do it a little fancier because they're using tables and stuff, but added controllers, They just have a big gate descendants loop that goes through. It checks if it's not a module script, then it will just like continue the iteration. So if V is a module script is true, then we just negate it as not. So we just check, okay, if it's not a module script, then continue as in don't run any of the code down here. Break out of this loop right now and start the next iteration of the loop. And then if it is a module script, then this check obviously becomes false and we don't continue, and then we insert table.insert added controllers require V. So they just require the module and then add it to the controllers table. No, my mic fell, Brie.
Oh, that's happened to me before.
Hmm?
I said that has happened to me before, and it's not fun.
It's really not. It's quite traumatizing because it like Well,
Might get damaged.
yeah, the worst part is when your stand is loose or whatever and the whole stand breaks off and then you're like crying and holding up a very heavy microphone stand. Do you ever work on things that really don't matter?
Very often actually. Like my homework. I'm just kidding. No, but I had to real the other stuff, yeah.
So for example, I'm working on 3D modeling a turret that is used literally for testing where I don't have to put any design into it.
And you're
I'm
putting
taking
a lot of it. I've done
way
that
too much.
before,
Yeah.
Like it's not that deep.
So Knit just does the looping through the module for us. I know I've read that one already. Okay, thank you. That really helps me understand this whole thing better. This whole thing better. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. It's a lot of stuff. You're throwing a lot of concepts at yourself at once if you're trying to figure out like, okay, here's scripting architecture, and then most games before in Roblox used like a billion scripts that all ran at their own time. And now it seems like people have swapped off and they're using all of this crazy like VS Code Rojo stuff, and everyone just uses one script that initializes all these modules, but I don't know how to structure any of it. And yeah, it can get overwhelming, but it helps if someone can like break it down into simpler terms. Which is, wait. Oh. That's what I thought. Why does this look uneven? Can I just make this like 0.1 and this 0.1? That looks way too tiny now.
That looks good, I think.
Okay, now I don't know how to I don't know how to
Yeah.
undo It's actually
Control
so
D?
No, I don't know how to redo. Sorry. I undid and I need to
Control
redo.
Y?
No, that just deselected it. It should be
Well-
shift. It should be Control Shift Z, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Is there like a menu that will let you like an edit or something?
Edit, undo history. I'm not seeing undo history.
Undo
I found
select
it.
cylinder, undo. Yeah.
I found this. Select.
Or that, yeah.
There it is. You liked this?
Call me IT. Yes.
I don't know. I would totally like color it and add a shader, but that seems like a
Actually,
whole
it's kind of
process.
thin. It looks like a lollipop now.
Okay, shut up. This poor turret has been through so much.
It's okay. It doesn't matter what it looks like, right?
It really doesn't. It's really
It's
just for
more
math
about its
testing
personality,
purposes.
you know?
Like it's literally here, so I can just place the stupid turret with the camera and test if the math works. That's it. But here we are, meticulously designing all the details of this stupid turret, which I will continue to do by duplicating this cylinder and then scaling the cylinder way down. And then moving this over here and then like scaling 0.3 and 0.3. Wow, what is it? Is it a lollipop now, Brie? I don't know what it is.
Well, now it's giving. It's honestly could still give lollipop or bomb.
Stop talking about my turret like that. Don't listen, turret.
Don't.
Don't call my
You know, it
turret
looks a little bit like a kiwi, like the bird in the shadow. I don't know if you know what a kiwi bird is.
a kiwi bird. I think I know what you're talking about, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
There, that's a
Look,
turret.
look at
That's
I,
a.
look what I sent you.
Whoa! I despise this passionately. Why, Bree? The turret can never find out about this. That
Kiwis are
angle.
cute.
That angle. Okay, fine. It's a cute little bird instead. I'm just gonna have to rename all the scripts to bird. Oh.
That's so
I hate how accurate that was. Okay. Would it be? But no. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm done. I'm done working on turret. So if I rotate this part, the sphere part should be the gun part, and it should rotate. Oh, but they're all in here together. I actually want these two parts to not be a part of the gun. So if I move the sphere, it should only move all of these. Yeah. Yeah. I hate this. How do I delete things instead of cut them?
That's a really cool circle.
Thanks, I made it myself.
Is it supposed to be that shape?
Wait, which part?
That shape, the thing you selected just now.
Yes, but I don't like it. It was a design test. There's got to be a secret to making this look super turrety.
That looks like a turret to me, Eric.
No, it's missing one important detail, Brie. One gigantic detail, okay?
What's the detail now?
I need to move one of the cylinders into the turret part.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on. Ready? This is gonna be like the greatest design decision you've ever seen. I'm going to rotate this. 0 on the rotation here. Nope, I need that 90. I need this part. I need this to be like a 90-degree rotation. Yeah. All right. And then I position it 0. And then I scale it the same size as the sphere, which is 1. 1, 1. Except I don't. I do like 1.1 and 0.1. Wow. That is almost a crazy design choice.
I can hardly tell what that's done.
Hold on.
Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Isn't it? Doesn't that just flabbergast you?
Yeah, it's glabberfasted me.
It's what? 0.2. No, why did it not 0.2? Do your 0.2, please. Wow, Brie. It keeps getting better.
It's crazy because I just scrolled down in your Twitch and I just read that it just keeps getting better.
That is insane.
What is this divine timing? Is this helping you in your larger picture goal of like doing math?
Yeah.
Why does it have a mohawk now?
Okay, that's enough. It was such a fire idea until it wasn't good. I hate 3D modeling. No, it doesn't have a mohawk, Brie.
It almost does.
Okay, now you've done it. Now we're duplicating and we're giving a one. Nope, that's not it. Where is it? A 90-degree rotation on the Y. There you go. Look, beautiful. Best turret ever. I hate this. I hate 3D modeling. This is too hard.
Whoa.
This poor little turret has been through so much.
It really has been.
Um, I need to bring the code over, Brie. That's the next step.
Exactly.
And stop focusing on all the tiny details, Brie. I mean, look at my other turret.
Let us take a look.
Why is it crooked? Okay, sure. I think this turret was a better turret.
You know, or it's yeah, definitely some abstract, eccentric design choices.
Yeah. Turret placer. I'm just gonna copy all of this. Where's the turret placer put? What are you laughing about? I'm scared.
I'm just thinking about your stream the other night on YouTube when you were forcing yourself to learn
God.
UI.
When I was forcing myself to what, Brie?
Learn UI components, Eric.
Oh, hey. That was an accident, Brie. We all make mistakes. I think I have that name right, which is kind of important with C# stuff. Also, Toontoll, I did read your message about the double barrel thing, and I would totally do that because it would look cool and stuff, but I'm like lazy, and that would be work and stuff. Turret placer mono behavior. Let's find out if this is called turret placer. Turret placer. I'm so good. So I do one of these, and then I just take the camera, and I just have to assign the turret to it. So I go to minimize this. I'm going to move this up. I'm going to rotate the camera down a little tiny bit. And I'm going to globally move it right here. And then set the, turret is none. So we set this guy to the turret. And why does nothing happen? What is your deal? Awake update. Oh. Yeah. That's fascinating. How that doesn't work because of this requiring to be on update. Wow, you know what that means? There's colliders in all of these that didn't get turned off. Okay, so the turret part is just an empty game object. The sphere has a collider. The cylinder has a collider. The cylinder has a collider. The cylinder has a collider. And the cylinder has a collider. I probably could have selected all those in one move, but that's fine. Wow. Wow. Look at that. She's beautiful. She's beautiful, Brie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at her run. That's a Britney if I've ever seen one.
Ooh.
Okay. So the Genshin music is good, except I really want to hear Bad Boy.
Ah.
Oh, there it was. Right there. But I don't want Joe Rogan to be after, so I'm just going to add it to queue.
Joe would jump scare you.
Yeah, he really would too. Oh, okay. Freya, I think I'm ready for the next step. This was such a hassle. I literally had to build an entire turret again.
Are you talking to Freya right now?
Yeah, like telepathically. I lost her. Never mind, she's back. Covered up in Roblox documentation. Now we just import this to the cube. Wait, what is this? Cube Mover. Oh, this is still in Cube Mover. That's great news. I can just like do everything right over here in this script. Wait, this is the wrong script. In this script. Restricted mode is enabled for safe code browsing. Okay, so right above all of these, inside of the update method, after this guy, we're making a method called test input key code. Why do I not have? Oh, I've come to a conclusion. I don't have any IntelliSense right now.
Oh,
Even
that
though I
would
have,
be
yeah, I have the C# stuff,
curious.
but I don't have the editor set inside of Unity because I had to do a fresh install of Unity. Okay. Ah, Bree, why is something always is wrong at all points in time?
Ah, yes.
It's kind of not fun. Packages, Visual Studio Code. Unlock. Why is it locked? Okay, it literally is set to it's like locked. It's like installed and locked. Meaning I think the code editor set in settings. I mean, project settings isn't gonna have. Oh, it is. Wait. No, it's not. This isn't what I need. It's under. I don't remember what it's under. General settings for services. I feel like it's under editor. Okay, I don't remember. This is where I just look it up. How to set VSC as the editor in Unity. Preferences, external tools. Oh, it's under preferences. Does this just work now? It's a lot of metadata files that I don't care about. Oh, it's downloading everything. That's so cool.
Ooh, you lagged out.
I lagged out. Yeah, I have 1600 drop frames.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Am I still lagging?
no.
I might be because I'm trying to download stuff.
I don't think you are. Well, at least not on my end.
Oh, it's done. It downloaded the stuff. Okay, but why do I have all of these garbage files right here? Okay. Does that mean I'm good to actually try to write code now? Can I type key? Oh, it doesn't lag at all. That's so cool. Void something. The method I don't remember. What was this method name? Test input. Key code and then a vector. And then we shove the up in here. And then do I need to figure out how to change some keyboard shortcuts for Windows, and I don't know if I can. Okay. That's kind of cool. I'm going to try to do some insane text editor stuff. No idea if I can figure this one out. So we have a function for test input where we pass a key code and direction in. There is a big if statement to test if the input dot get key is the key, then we do vector 3 or just direction, which makes sense. Now the fun part is going through all. Okay, that doesn't work. How do I select the next instance of a thing if Control D doesn't select it? Wow, I just minimized every tab I have. That's the wrong keyboard shortcut. Oh, Unity. Reloading domain, compiling scripts. VSC, Windows, next. Reference. You're saying, or multiple. I hate different operating systems. I need to just stick with one. So VS Code in Windows, multiple cursors at next reference. Control Shift L. That's all of them. I don't want all of them. Shift Alt down. Well, that does that, which is cool, but I need the next reference. This is so much work. Yeah, but Control D doesn't work. Kill all active terminal instances is going to die. Remove keybind. List focus page down. Add selection to find next match, I think is what I want. Okay, am I able to type? Yes. Oh my god, perfect. That's everything I've ever wanted. Nice. Okay, so with this newfound power and knowledge, I can just boop, 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 boop. I can go back. I can kill all of this except for the actual key code. And then I can do test, input. We call this function. Obviously, they're mad about semicolons, but then I can go down and I can get these words and put them after a comma. So like I put a comma and then I just paste it and then I just like delete these lines. Why is it mad about semicolons? Uh-oh, one of them got off. Oh. Cool. So, public.
BRB.
Okay. Public void update. Void test input key code key vector3 direction. If input get key act plus equals direction. Oh, we have a big if statement in there. Fixed update looks good. This part needs to be changed. If this is the case, then okay, I got it right. That is the correct script. Turret placer. Please don't give me a billion errors saying I did something wrong. Oh, thank you. 0. That's so nice of you. fold all. Update turret, yaw input, update mouse look, place turret, and a new one called update movement. Interesting. So we're making, okay, this is going to require 2 of them. So we have the void for fix update, void update, void fixed update, update movement. Transform turret, flow pitch yaw, and yaw degree. Oh, we can just, okay, shift. And then, what would this be? That? Yeah, that's great. What does a header do? I haven't seen this. That's interesting. Okay. So there is a mouse look, mouse sensitivity, this. Let me copy that header 4 lines up, call it movement. Internal state is going to have vel accuracy, pitch, yaw, target, offset in degrees. Space V. For update here, I'm just gonna make this big. Update movement, and I'm going to also just like, yippee. Third placer already contains a definition for vel. Oh, I did just move that line. Okay, and then fixed update. That seems inconsistent. Oh, does that feel correct? That's weird. Interesting control scheme. I need to get rid of that stupid cube. This one. Or yeah, that's a better way to do it. Okay, if I clear this and then do cube mover, I can literally just like disable the cube. Goodbye cube. Wait, goodbye cube. Oh, okay. Delete till, oh, I can do some of these. A would be left, and then D would be right. Hmm. Cube mover. Why do I have cube mover open? So that's gonna be like crouching and pressing space or something for going up. Have you seen the Minecraft movie teaser trailer? No, I have not. I didn't know Minecraft had a movie or was in the process of making a movie. Movement. Look at that rotation. That's so fun. I'm getting so tired. I might need a Bree, are you alive? Oh. Rest in peace. She did say be right back. She might have fallen asleep, but yeah, released today and Jack Black as Steve. Wow. They couldn't have chosen a better Steve. I am feeling the wall. I have been awake for way, way, way too long, and I had too little sleep. I wonder if there's a way. No, I don't want to sleep right now. I just have to keep pushing through. I have to push through, okay? That's not fun, though. To wake myself up, I'm just going to do like a quick session of OS. All right, I'm not even changing the game title or anything. I just need like a couple games of OS to wake my brain up. Here's desktop audio. Whoop. Because I have 4 or 5. 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Because I'm silly. That's so loud. Oh, I forgot. I forgot on YouTube. It's going to be so copyrighted. I apologize, but you're not going to be able to hear it because I don't want the copyright problems. But you'll get to watch me click circles, so there's that. Where's Bubbles? Like, it will literally get taken down live. It got taken down live last time. I just need this for my brain. Wow, I am dying. Okay, why am I this bad? What is happening? Oh, let me have chat open. There. So yeah, I know you can't hear, but I need this for cognitive reasons and sleep deprivation reasons. Let's keep going. I don't care about the mess. Why was there a skip in frames? I don't understand. Maybe I have too much stuff open. I do. I have Roblox Studio open. Is my memory actually not fine? Oh, I'm streaming to Bree as well. That's probably really not fine. But the frame drops aren't that bad. Roblox, why don't you close? This was the attempted start of a thumbnail. A Unity thumbnail. Alt F4. Cool. Less frame drops, please. Oh, a B is not good. A B is bad. I'm probably only gonna play this one song too. Unfortunate. Oh, I'm bad. I'm bad at the game. Okay. I think my brain is more alive, more awoken, ready for more programming, even though that doesn't feel to be the case. No, I'm definitely more awake now. Oh, what the hell? What is wrong with my computer? Why is it slow and everything's breaking and there's loading on the cursor? That's not good. Oh, graphics card? You good, bro? What is she using to commit code with? What is this editor? Fork? Oh, is the application called Fork? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's kind of cute. Okay, that's actually amazing. I'm going to share that idea. Oh boy. Ooh, plus 15 minutes. I'm going to sneeze, I think. Or not. The sneeze is driving me crazy. Oh, I should be charging my Mac while... Yeah, let me put my Mac on a charger real quick. I'm also going to be right back real quick so I can like blow my nose and deal with allergy things. So BRB. Alrighty, hello. Interpolation.
Okay, yeah. Let's go. Should I just continue, or do you really need a break? So I feel like it might be nice to just continue.
Thanks for
Since we're
caring.
low on time, and I need to go
Freya.
for a bit.
I hate allergies so much. Let's learn about trajectories together.
Or just do it. Oh geez, we have two conflicting things. Okay, let's do continue at 4, and then we're gonna do just full steam ahead after that. Or wait, you did. Now we have two conflicting things. What are the votes? Break or not break? I changed my vote. Just one person wants to break, and or okay, let's do a break. Let's just go for it.
Hello, internet. Oh, there's
Shows drinking
cats.
water.
Why is my arm like in pain? That's probably not a good thing. Oh, the desk is high.
Not a whole lot of reactions this time. Everyone just went home immediately. Just went to nap. Okay, good cat reactions. Hell yeah. All right. Okay. Let's talk about interpolation. I think it's time.
Interpolation
so we talked
for
a
the
little bit
win.
about this earlier, but now we're going to talk about it proper. So there is a very, very, very special function that we use a lot that we call lerp.
Linear
So
interpolation.
lerp is short for linear interpolation.
Yeah, boy.
All right. So linear interpolation this is kind of a fancy way of saying blending along a straight line. That is kind of what that means. Interpolating is just blending between some data points. And so lerp can be used to blend a lot of different things. And so, for example, you can use lerp to blend between two positions. Let's say I have a position A over here. Guess we should use
And a
indeed
position
A's.
B in,
And then you have a
blue.
position
Oh
B
my
over
goodness.
here. And if you imagine a straight line between these two positions, lerp allows you to get the point along this line. And it allows you to do that using a parameter called a t-value. So if you imagine kind of a percentage from A to B, then this value here is usually called t. And in this case, maybe t is like 0.75-ish, somewhere there. because it's about 75% along the way from A to B. So if t is 0.5, we would get this point. If t is like here, we would get this point right here. That's what the lerp function would return. Let's mark that as yellow. And so what lerp is just a very simple formula. So the final point we get, maybe we should call that p, or maybe v actually. That's going to be useful later. Let's call it v. So for lerp,
That's
it has
a
very
lot
simple
of
formula. So v
attempts.
equals
But I couldn't do better. I'm bad.
so 1 minus t. Oops, wrong color. 1 minus t multiplied by a plus t multiplied by b. And that's it. That is a very simple formula. They're kind of trading off weights. So when t is 0, a is multiplied by 1, because 1 minus 0 is 1. And then we get 0 times b. So when t equals 0, we get a. When t equals 1, we get b. When t is 0.5, we get the point right in between. When t is 0.25, we get the point 25% from a to b. And so this is a very useful function whenever you want to blend from between two things. So this is kind of the math formula for lerp. Unity also has lerp built in. There's lerp is built into many classes, so you're going to find that all over. But this is how you would write it if you want to write the math for it. And lerp is not just for positions. In this case, we're blending between two coordinates, right? But we can actually just blend between two different numbers as well. You know, if we have the number line, and we have the number 8, and then we have the number 16, then if t equals 0.5, then we're going to get whatever's halfway between those two, which I don't even know what that is. 12? Sounds like it should be 12. I don't even know if it's 12. I think it's 12, yeah. So if t is 0.5, we would get 12 as our return value here. And so lerp just allows us to blend between basically whatever we want. And so the... that's a beautiful emote. I guess it's not technically an emote, but it looks great. Alright. And it also allows you to blend between other things. So maybe, what if instead of blending between, like, the coordinate of A, what if we want to blend from this color to this color?
I'm like
What
falling
if we wanna do that?
asleep.
Well,
Oh
we can do that
no.
too. And this is something you're going to do in shaders a lot. So shaders deal a lot with color blending and interpolation.
Shaders,
So if we
wake me up,
interpolate
shaders.
the color, it would look something like this, right? Where we're blending the color from one color to the other. It probably should be a little bit smoother than that. I'm trying, okay?
Sinking into my chair is not a good
So now
idea.
we are lerping between two different colors. And so I guess in this case, it's basically a lerp where A is just a color, and
B.
B is also a color, and then we have our t value, right? The percentage. And the t value in this case is just the coordinate along this whole thing, right? And so this is kind of a nice way to just blend between whatever you want. You can blend between positions, you can blend between numbers, you can blend between colors, you can even blend between angles. So if you have some angle A here, some angle B here, you can blend between those two if you want some halfway blend between those. So you do that. You can blend like rotations, and we used that before. When we did the smoothing, we used a function called slurp, which is spherical linear interpolation, which is also a way to blend rotations using this type of interpolation method. And so this is just a very useful function. You use that a lot. Okay. Did that make sense so far? Should probably organize this a little bit better. I'm guessing that makes sense. We're gonna say that makes sense. Great. Okay. Do you want an example of this, or should we move on? What do you think?
Yeah, example please, so I can wake up.
Just to see it in
Please,
action.
please, example.
Example, please. Okay.
Good job, students.
The scene is getting a little bit cluttered, but that's okay. Lerp test. Wait, did I rename something? Oh, I locked my selection.
All right, things to do.
public transform a transform B, and then on draw gizmos. Okay. So we have an A transform dot position and a B transform dot position. I'm muted, right? With my amazing, yes, I indeed am. I want to listen to the song again. Add to queue. We okay. Draw a line between A and B, and then gizmos dot draw sphere at transform dot position radius of 1 or something. I don't know. Is that how that works? Oh, big spear. Wow, do we have a t value? What's the t value? Oh, 0. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. We're gonna do ABT. Easy. And then the sphere is getting drawn at that position. Let me make that a float. Nice. It's lerping correctly. I'm so proud of it. Look at it go. public color. Color A. Nice. So we have position. And then I can just do color equals color dot zerp or not. Oh, that doesn't seem to be working. Because I probably need to set the, yeah, draw the gizmos dot color equals that color. Well, that doesn't want to work. Oh, that does make sense. It's invisible. Wait, what is my opacity? That's fun. Hello, Bella. I'm good. How are you? Although I think my friend fell asleep in voice call, which is understood because I am falling asleep trying to do this stream. I am good. Good to hear that. What brings you here at this time? It is currently 3 a.m. for me, but I work night shift, so I'm always up at this time. And I'm very much contemplating taking a small little nap for health reasons. Because I'm on like 4 to 5 hours of sleep, which is not good. Do you like story game? Yeah. Favorite game is probably Omori. Story game, that is. Genshin is really good. Especially the new region. Netland is fun. There is no game wrong. Dimensions was great. I haven't played Minecraft story mode. That doesn't count. I started Final Fantasy. There's more I'm forgetting. Oh, Deltarune was fire. Yeah, go ahead. I don't, but thank you for the offer. You're welcome. So lerp is 1 minus the t value multiplied by a plus the t value multiplied by b. So how do we inverse that value? V minus a divided by b minus a. Mm. Minus the, oh. Bro, I feel like I've sneezed so much. Wait, 2 hours, 7 minutes? B minus A over B minus A is inverse slurp. Busy curve, yeah. A combined function. Oh, she's gonna talk about slurps. Spherical lerp. Oh, or remap. Oh. That's a fun problem. A input, B input, and C input are the... Oh. C is the output range. And two outputs, two output ranges. Hmm. I can tell I'm just falling asleep. So fun. Hmm. Hmm. I'm going to fall asleep. What if I push past like the 3 o'clock wall if I'll be better? Lerp here and here. Wow. Hey, we're implementing a Bezier curve. Why did I copy this one? Great. What did I? Oh, you hit the wrong button and your life is over. And then P2 to P3. What do you mean P2 doesn't exist in the current context? Oh, because I'm silly. It's P0, P1, replace P2, replace P3. So now we're lerping between A and B. and B and C. Return vector3 dot lerp. Nice. I love allergies. Really fun stuff. Color. Get Bezier point. Vector3 position. Vector3 dot lerp. We are drawing the line. There's a position. We'll comment out the color here. And then get Bezier point. A, B, C, D, T. Oh, that's a lot of line drawing. A, B, C, D, position. Okay, why is this not doing the on draw gizmos? Drawing lines between. Oh, because I'm silly. B to C, C to D. Oh. Let's draw the curve. So we draw all these lines. For I0, detail. Vector 2 previous equals A. Oh, because they're for looping 30. Okay, so this is like the resolution. So A, B, C, D, T. And then we make a float. Oh, God. This is some math. All right, so the for loop is going to be T draw equals I divided by detail. But it's I divided by the iteration divided by detail minus 1. So we're making a float in the bottom. And that would be our t value. Just add it automatically. Add a semicolon. Mm. Interesting. I don't know why mine is not 3D, but that is a fascinating why. Draw the curve previous equals A. For loop for I all the way up to I less than detail. Keep going through. Float T draw. I divided by detail minus 1. P is get Bezier point with A, B, C, D. T draw. Gizmos draw line. Previous and P. Previous equals P. She's got visuals that are pretty. Oh, wrong button.
And so my next video is all about splines, and the starting point is literally Bezier curves. And so here's the construction of the cubic Bezier curve. You do the lerp on all of these lines, and then finally that traces out the Bezier curve. So this whole video is a ridiculously deep dive on splines. starting with Bezier curves. But you're asking, can you add more points? Yes. And so here's an example of a dodecic Bezier curve. So we add more points, and then we do the lerp a bonkers number of times, and then we end up with this curve right here. And so yeah, you can make Bezier curves of a higher degree. And so the degree of the curve is a number of points minus 1. So this is the dodecic Bezier curve. Yeah, totally possible. And then this whole video is dedicated to talk about why it's a bad idea to use Bezier curves. It's a very, very, very elaborate, very long video about splines and many different properties. Yep. And you were asking about color space. I actually have that as an example at the end of this video. So here's a color gradient, which is basically just a spline in color space, right? And so here you can see the lines in color space where you have an input t value. So this is the t value here, and then the output is the color that we get out of this line. And then we can like modify those points in color space, and we end up with a different vibe, a different coloring of our output. Anyway, is this RGB color space though? Yes, in this case, because it's out of scope to dive into other color spaces, and so there's no point in doing that for this video. Okay. All right. I think that might be it for what I wanted to talk about today. We did curves. We ended up doing Bezier curves. We did it. Oh, you were asking if you could do Bezier curves in color space? I did at the end of the Bezier video. I used them to color my Bezier curve in one section. I think I missed a part. I'm not getting 3D lines.
Yeah, I missed that part too.
Your t draw should be I divided by detail minus 1.
Your t draw
So
should be I divided by detail minus 1.
this should be I. Right here on this line.
Float t draw I. It is I. Problem is it's I divided by detail minus 1f.
When's the video going to be out? I'm not sure. I have so much this week with the lectures and everything. And I have a bunch of other things planned. And so I'm not sure. Ideally within a few weeks, but yeah, somewhere there. The problem is that like it's been really hard to work on it because it's the video is what caused my burnout. And so I always have this like trepidation to come back to it. Okay. Not sure what this is supposed to be. You're drawing it from 0, or the starting point to the current point. So I'm guessing you're missing this line right here.
I don't understand. What part did I mess up? Oh, vector previous. Previous equals A is, yeah. So we have detail. We had the vector. We had a for loop. I up to detail. We float t draw. I divided by detail minus 1f. We have get Bezier point. We draw it between previous and P. And then, yeah, we set this back.
That's what it would look like if you were missing this line. Okay. All right. I think that's gonna be it for today. And then we have our tomorrow. You're gonna have time to work on assignments. I'm gonna come up with assignments for tomorrow and the day after that. I'm gonna be available for mentorship tomorrow. So I'm not gonna do lectures. No trajectory. I was looking forward to it. I mean, we have extra time, and so we could do trajectories tomorrow, or we could do that on Friday. There is time to do it. It's just
Looks
a matter
like
of,
we're
what
doing
you
it tomorrow. Nice.
Are you dropping assignments today or tomorrow? Ideally not today. Every time I stream, I get a really bad headache afterwards, and so sometimes it's hard for me to focus on things. Okay, here's an idea. Yeah, I was gonna say what Carolina is saying. We could do trajectories in the morning, and then that'll take however long it's gonna take, and then.
So I'm
then we do
playing this
assignments.
at like 1 point. I guess I am
we can do
pausing
trajectories
it
tomorrow.
at
I think that's a good idea,
1.7.
just so you don't miss out on that.
The question is,
Okay, I
can
can
I
probably think of a
finish
few assignments today.
all of this?
If I will, they're going to be in the document. If you're on YouTube, they're going to be in the description. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll ping you in the
4
Discord if I do assignments.
hours,
Otherwise, I'm just going to
3
improvise them tomorrow.
hours, 7 hours.
Like after the first lecture. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you all for joining. Any
Thanks,
final questions
Freya.
before I go? I don't know where you're going.
From last year.
Headache sounds like eye strain. I don't get this headache unless I'm streaming. I can sit by my computer all day and I'm gonna be fine. But if I'm streaming, I get a headache. I think it's related to talking. I think when I talk this much and for so long, I think I might be tensing my neck or something. And I don't know. I think it's just because it's usually called hard.
Oh boy, this is okay. Trajectories and derivatives. The lecture that I have not. It's like I'm trying to calculate in my head if I can finish this stream. If I want to stop at 8 o'clock and be healthy, which I think I can because that's a lot of time. It's too much time. Go back. Oh, hello? YouTube, what is wrong? Also, I'm just going to plop, plop, plop. Okay.
All right, so let's open our Unity project. We're gonna need that. See, it's like when you're a hermit like me, where you just stay indoors all day and don't talk a lot. Then
Yeah.
doing lectures where you talk for like 6 hours
Oh,
nonstop, several days in a
man.
row, my throat is actually hurting today.
I understand.
jeez.
I understand.
Oh no,
Freya.
I was not built for talking. Okay. Where's our cube? We had a cube. Let's bring back the cube.
This will be a fun one. I'm gonna grab food real quick though because I needed the food. So be right back. I'm here in my most hedonistic self, all cozy in a blanket with like orange chicken, which has like Jesus Christ, 43, technically 45 grams of sugar, but 43 of them are added, which is extremely not healthy. But I just wanted to try this once because I've been eyeing it down. So I don't even know if it's gonna be good orange chicken. It's just gonna be overloaded with sugar. But, uh,
Okay. So we were previously looking at like point motion or like simulating a single point, and basically animating the velocity of some object so that it moves along some direction, right? I'm just going to revert this code to basically go back to what we had before. This was the fancy smoothing movement, but we're gonna revert this one. We might need Gizmos. So I'm just going to remove all of the smoothing on this cube and go back to our very basic.
and also I think desktop audio, cool. If we're removing
Thing where we just specify, you know what? Let's just do a single value. So this is our velocity. We're just doing velocity along a single axis. Right?
velocity along a single axis. What is this one? This is cube mover. I'm trying to find out. Okay, there's the thing I wanted. Boop, boop.
Right?
So we just have velocity, or
One-dimensional velocity.
Yeah.
Um,
Color red. Draw array.
so we can do. Nope. I'm tired. Okay. Don't judge me.
New vector 3. 1 meter per second. No fixed velocity. Fixed update. Just update. Wait, how did she set the scene up?
So we're just gonna move. So this is our velocity. But we're gonna. I'm just gonna revert this code to basically go back to what we had before. This was the fancy smoothing movement, but we're gonna revert this one.
Or is this like source controlled up though?
We might need Gizmos. So I'm just gonna remove all of the smoothing on this cube and go back to our very basic thing where we just specify, you know what? Let's just do a single value. So this is our velocity. We're just doing velocity along a single axis, right? A one-dimensional velocity. So we can do. Nope. I'm tired. Okay. Don't judge me. So just. Gonna move along the x-axis. Let's just do that. We're gonna need it in multiple places.
Vector 3 velocity vector. New vector 3 velocity 0 0. Oh. Well, that's all right. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that.
Okay.
Why is the type thing mad? Oh, right. That would make sense.
silently judging me. Oh no. All right, so now we're back to our very basic code. We specify a velocity, and then we move the position by our velocity multiplied by time.delta time, because we want this to be frame rate independent. So this is something we looked at yesterday. Just a very basic setup. We then press play, and then we set the velocity to some value, like 1, or -1, or -2, or 4, or 1, or 0.5, whatever we want. So this is basically determining the velocity of the object, right?
I do not understand, but I am happy. Well, so far it's just like using the same code we had before, where we have a little tiny velocity vector. So if I like change this, wow, you can see that it has a little line drawn as a velocity vector. So if I run it the game, it'll go this way. Whatever the unit is a second. Which is fun. 1 dimension. Look at that 1-dimensional cube go. Is this Blender? No, this is Unity. Ah.
Currently just along a single axis. So one thing that we've done here is that this is simulated on a per frame basis. We don't actually have a function that represents the entire path of this object, right? Like if you imagine a trajectory, then that's kind of a predetermined path if you have a simple like gravity model.
2 dimensions?
And so you can also do this type of movement using a function of time, right? So let's try doing this using a function instead. So this is the function for the position, where the input is time. Let's just call it t. And so now, instead of setting the velocity, we're going to set the position directly, based on a function.
Interesting.
And so,
I'm also going to listen to my music again. So here goes The Poor Freya, as in goodbye desktop audio. Oh, I guess there's no reason to unmute Discord, but I'm going to move this over here. And then these 2 lines can go goodbye. The velocity vectors are mad, but it's because we're playing with a float position. Float t. Oh. Oh. So no delta time. How's that one? How's that gonna work? Oh. Wait, I don't know what time is, but how is it? I don't understand how it's gonna be like frame rate independent if we don't have the delta time, if we're making the new vector. So we have a vector with a position. Time 0, 0. They should be passing in time. And the 2, oh, these values are not within. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, clear till this one and then paste. Nice. No, return T. Oh, velocity vector does not exist in the current context. Yeah, that would check out. What? No, I didn't want to delete it. I want to comment it out. Oh, so we can, it doesn't like the start position. It's just starting at 0, 0. But I can say vector 3 start position and then use the function called awake. I like that syntax. I wish my thing would auto format to it. There's probably a way to, but so the transform position equals start position plus the vector. So it should use the start position and then add vectors and then yeah, add the start position to the incremental one. Nice, and then it doesn't go in the ground. Very cool. Position. Return velocity multiplied by t. Huh. That was a solid sneeze on my part. Good job, me. What is happening over here? Return. What is value? I don't really want to finish this. It's so much sugar, and it doesn't taste that great. So this is position X. So I should name it position X. Okay. So music is too somber. That is a weird little motion. Ooh. A backwards and then forwards cube. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, the light's flickering. That's not cool. Why is the light doing the flicker thing? Okay, so what time is it? 4 o'clock? 4 a.m.? Be right back. Yo, it's a me. I'm gonna do something really risky called lay in bed and try to work on this stuff, which I don't think is. It's 4 a.m. Okay, that's not that terrible if I go to sleep, but I do think I can kind of like just chill, not stream, watch some of these videos, and then come back next week because I know it's only been a 3-hour stream, but I've been doing stuff. So next week I want to come back and mess around with shapes, or if I'm lucky, I'll already know how to use shapes because I learned it at work, and then I'll just make cool things with the math plugin, and then I can incorporate both worlds of Roblox Studio and Unity and make cool like particle effects using the shapes thing. But we'll see. I've got plans for stuffs. For now though, adios. It has been fun. I enjoyed my cute little 3-hour stream. Goodbye.